How does it feel to get that news as you're maybe coming off the practice court or whenever you did find out to know that you did make second team All-Rookie?
It's an amazing feeling. Coming into my first season, I never imagined my season to be like this. Never imagined the position I'd be in or to have this much success. So I'm grateful, and I'm just trying to be able to just focus on what we got coming forward, take a step forward.
Dereck, Luka gave you a lot of praise after Game 6 on Saturday. What have you noticed? What did you learn about yourself in that series against the Thunder and just in terms of your development? Because you got to, obviously, as you know, pick up things fast when you're heading into a new series now.
I feel like it comes back to my mom's old saying, and this goes back to when I was a baby, but sink or swim. You're going to be in a high intense moment. You're going to be in a do or die moments that you could call it. You're either going to float and stay alive and figure out how to be able to learn and adapt to it, or you're going to sink. You're going to fall to the floor, and no one wants to sink. Everyone wants to be able to stay afloat.
Can you talk about that moment after Game 6 where you're standing on the floor, you're holding your hands up, and you're obviously looking up to the sky? What was going through your mind as that moment was sinking in for you?
I could hear her. She was there. She was jumping on her couch. She was screaming. She was jumping. She was making all the noise that she possibly can. I could feel her looking down on me. I could feel her smile and, her words of affirmation. But at the same time, I could hear her talk about, the couple missed free throws, couple missed buckets, couple turnovers. I could hear that more than anything. My mom's not going to sit there and live on the highness. She's going to more focus on the details and stuff I need to get right.
What are your thoughts, Dereck, on going against that big front line that Minnesota has to offer?
I feel like it's been a long year. Looking back to Dubai, back to now, it's funny how we're playing the same team. So now it's just trying to be able to just take what I've learned from start to now and just try to incorporate it to every possession and every play of the game.
What are some of the things you've learned since Dubai?
Just being able to be stronger, being able to understand coverages, understand how we're going to be able to rotate, understand how we get out in pace, that we are our best selves whenever we're out in pace, and to try to be able to just try to find a little holes in the defense. No matter if I'm getting the shot, no matter if Luka, Kai, PJ, anybody getting the shot, we're just trying to find the right shot to make the right play.
It is kind of a unique roster size-wise, but you did just get finished playing. Chad, how different is it? What changes for you?
I got to be able to be more sound whenever there's he's been multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year, and they have a lot of size for multiple positions. You got to be able to learn, got to be able to adapt, got to be able to find the holes in what they have in the defense, and just be able to try to come out on top.
Did you happen to notice, did you see the other 9 guys on the all-rookie teams?
Yeah, I did notice.
Did you happen to notice that you're the only one still playing?
Yeah. They're going to look at the beginning of the season, during the regular season, of, who was making the most noise, who had the most eyes on them. But, no matter if I'm making noise, no matter if I have 10 points, 10 rebounds, 10 blocks, 0 points, 0 rebounds, 0 blocks, 0 assists, I just want to win. That's all it's going to come down to. It doesn't matter if I'm first team All-Rookie, first team NBA. I don't care about all that. I just want to be able to win games, be able to go out there and get the dub.
You shared on Instagram your thoughts on the second team, and just the Mavericks in general haven't been picked as the favorite to win this series. They're already talking about who's going to win the NBA Finals. As a team, how does that feel for you guys to just constantly be the underdog?
Nothing new. No matter if you look at, people thinking who's going to win the series, no matter if you look at Luka's MVP race, you look at me, second team All-Rookie, it doesn't matter where they're going to put us, no matter what label they're going to put on us, no matter where they're going to put us, we're going to just try to do our best to claw our way out, make a noise, and just show the world who we are.
It hasn't been terribly common, maybe at all, for you and Daniel to be on the floor together. Do you foresee any of that potentially changing in this series because they can run so many bigs out there at the same time?
Potentially. We'll see. We're really going to come down to be able to see what works on the floor. We got to be able to know that, if both of us on the floor, who's going to help us when we step off the floor. So, we got to be able to know that we have a lot of great guards, we have a lot of great wings, we have a lot of great forwards who could also step up to the plate. So no matter if that's me and Gafford on the floor, or me and the floor, or Gafford and the floor on the floor, we're all going to give it to our best shot.
What makes Rudy such a good shot blocker? You just hanging out there?
I would say his timing, his positioning, his arm length, and just being able to just understand who's coming. If they're going to come down the lane and you're a right-hand finisher, he's going to sit on your right hand, knowing that you're not going to go to your left. Or if he knows that you have a lot of athleticism, he's going to meet you one step earlier so you can't blow it up as far. So just being able to know that he's been doing this for a lot of years is going to make it that much harder, but it's going to make it that much more fun to learn.
So since Kyrie goes left and right, he can't block Kyrie's shot.
Good luck. I've been trying to figure out how to block his shot all year, and I haven't had that much success. So just being able to know that we have Kyrie Irving there, he's going to make him think. So that's where I'm going to try to find a little holes in the defense. Yeah.
Dereck, it's obviously your rookie season and you have a lot of career left, but do you think about how much you're already inspiring the next generation of hoopers?
Honestly, it's kind of funny. I've chipped in at my old AAU team. I hear old stories about people playing basketball, and they're asking coaches to reach out to me to come back. Old high school, old middle school teams all reaching out, old AAU teams. It's just kind of carrying the torch. I remember when I was in their shoes looking up at the NBA, thinking about how far away it is. Now I'm here. So just being able to know that, you got to be able to turn your dreams into realities no matter how many people tell you no or you can't. You got to be able to keep moving forward.
How have you been able to stay centered in all of this through the highs and lows and the emotions of just the entire season and everything that has come with for you now being in this moment now?
I would say my team. I wouldn't be able to walk around with a smile on my face without my team. Wouldn't be able to get up and come to work every day without, having my team with me, having my family with me. They all have their own personalities, they all have their own lifestyles, but whenever we come together, we have fun, we smile, and we got each other's backs, man. Just being able to have that is I'm grateful for that, but now I've realized how much you truly needed in the team to be able to just be together, have positive talk, and being able to just try to back each other up. Some people might not have their best games, but you might have your best game, but you still got to uplift your teammate.
It's a cool time to be a sports fan in this city. What do you think about you and the Dallas Stars both being in the
I need to go to a
West
Stars game. That's what I've been thinking for a long time, but it seems like our schedules never really line up. But, it's great to see that the city of Dallas is as lively as could be. So it's funny because, I'm able to look down at the American Airlines and I can tell when there's a hockey game versus when there's a basketball game. So just being able to see either the Mavs blue jerseys or the Dallas Stars green walking by, it just makes it know that you got your city on your back.
Dereck, you finished the season. You finished the season on a high note. Last series on a high note for sure. Would you say when they did the hack a shack on you, did that give you a little extra motivation, maybe a personal challenge?
Yeah, you could definitely say that. And, it wasn't even a challenge from them. I heard my mom in my ear and said, if you miss it, you suck. So you got to be able to just step up and make those easy shots. If they're going to give you free shots, you got to be able to make them. So whenever you miss them, it just makes you just want to get in the gym and work on it that much more. So, yeah.
How are you feeling physically? And did you hit the wall? Because, the college season.
Man, I hit the wall. When the season started? November? I probably hit the wall December, January, let's be honest. But it's basketball. You can get tired. You're going to be tired mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, with all the things going on, with all the media going on. If you go outside, no matter if you want to be seen or not, it's kind of hard because you are labeled as a basketball player. You're a basketball player. So you might not have your best game. You might have a great game, but you always got to be able to move on. You got to always be able to just put one foot in front of the other. And I feel like that's been one of the biggest things that I've been focusing on this year, because it's really hard whenever you are so focused in the moment to try to move past the moment. But you got to be able to, because that's life.
When the crowd yells stars during the national anthem for your games, you know the significance of that, right?
You tell me why.
Because that's they're mimicking their Stars fans' brethren when the Stars are in the building. So.
I definitely had a sneaking suspicion, but I didn't want to guess. But that's definitely what I thought it was.
Thank you, guys.
Perfect. Thank y'all.
Thanks, Dereck.